Blue Collar Crypto to Emily. Blue Collar Crypto to Emily. You're on YouTube with Blue Collar Crypto. Emily, what's going on? The audience wants to know. They're live on YouTube saying, hey, what's going on here? What you got, Emily? What's going on?
So, okay, we are live. So welcome everybody to another.
Whoa. Blue Collar Crypto to Emily. We want to syndicate this out to Transforming Media Network and the PAC channel and all of our work at the Disability channel. We like to record to the cloud so all of our colleagues in the US and Canada, can, be a part of this. This is like amazing stuff.
Okay.
Blue Collar Crypto.
Yes.
Oh, recording in progress.
Kurt.
Okay, now we got the full show, full thrusters. Then we got the, the halfway mark way behind us. We're all the way now. I think we're fully charged. Take it away.
Oh boy. Okay. So welcome to our first Blue Collar Crypto show of 2023. So happy New Year to everybody. The Blue Collar Crypto is a part of the World of Ability podcast network that was started a couple of years ago by Kurt Roskoff and Marcus Hart of Transforming Media. And so as the name kind of promotes, it's all about Blue Collar Crypto is all about cryptocurrency and what that is or means for blue collar workers. So Tim Trojan is going to be getting tips, tricks, techniques in regards to cryptocurrency and so on. Kurt, I'm going to pass it to you. Do you have any thoughts for this first show of 2023?
Yeah, it's great to have Tim here on the first day of January, the first day of 2023. I got caught this morning. I was doing some work typing things out, and I was kind of picking off of something from the archive of 2022, and I edited the title, and I forgot. I went through the whole thing and had the whole date in there and didn't change 2022 to 2023. So yeah, it is that time of year to form that habit that, yes, it is 2023. And it's great to see Tim here with his blue collar on. I don't know if that's coming to be a uniform, but he's literally got a blue collar on today. This is nice. And let's just set the stage here. So on this Sunday, January 1st, Emily was working hard this morning, and she was doing daily power of recitations as formatted by Helen Kioma, the wife of Edwin Edeberry, our Chief Happiness Officer with the Happy Neighborhood Project. And Tim has been on our events with the Happy Neighborhood Project. So this all comes together real nicely in a networking format. And then Emily has had a couple times of streaming Love Live, live.radio.love, and doing that kind of work. And then we were on with my wife Sue earlier. She was leading the 12 o'clock shakedown, 12 o'clock Central, 15 minutes of music in motion, available every day through Emily and Sue. Just contact these leading ladies and they'll get you going, have that little break in the action for the day. So we're seeing Cheesehead license plate in the chat box by Tim. So I tell you,
we're gonna have to have Tim explain what that is.
Win me. He's got out here win me. We get to win Tim today. Wow, he's really rousted up. He's making New Year's resolutions, and he's on his way. Oh, there it is. Cheesehead.
The official license plate.
There's Dairyland. So this whole show is being shared out in snippets through a friend of ours, we're putting together an all new speaker series, and Tim is right in the middle of it because the creator of this new show that Emily's working on and Tim's working on, it's going to be coming out at the end of January. And there's going to be a speaker series with 5 speakers and then a workshop event, a multi-day workshop to button it up for each modular series. And that's going to happen multiple times throughout the year. And so cryptocurrency definitely will be a topic quickly covered in these series events. So stay tuned right here at Blue Collar Crypto for more on that. So yeah, World of Ability Podcast Network is proud and pleased to have Blue Collar Crypto as a part of the programming, and how appropriate that we're entering in our new year, new calendar year for World of Ability Podcast Network. And we're starting out the first scheduled show, talk show, is Blue Collar Crypto right here with Tim. And so money matters tend to lead the way in setting the stage for what people are prepared for. And at the top of the list of many in terms of New Year's resolutions, a lot of people have goals to nudge their financial resources up and up and up. And maybe what you learned here today from Tim might help you with a goal such as that. Emily, take it back. What's next on this, your Blue Collar Crypto Show?
Well, I think it's time to get the show going here. So I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Tim Trojan. And what do you have for us today, Tim?
Yeah, hey. The Packers are playing. A Packers fan is also known as a cheesehead. So we're trying to get to the Super Bowl, and it's a step-by-step process, just like learning about crypto is step-by-step. And we all take different steps, right? So let's learn step-by-step here, and let's understand, all of us, we have different different learning abilities. Let's say sometimes we consider some to have learning disabilities, but in terms of learning anything, we all have learning abilities and we have learning disabilities because we all learn in a different way. So I'm going to introduce something today that should make you more of an expert on money, also known as currency, and then I'll put that in the chat. Money, currency, and then what sometime in the future we may be calling money and currency crypto, right? So these are all words that are synonymous. That means they all mean the same thing. So when you say, you know, hand me over some crypto, or hand me over some cash, or money, or currency, we're going to say, hand me over some crypto, you know, send me some crypto. That may become jargon in the future because if I'm not saying it too many times here, crypto is the money of the future, is the currency of the future. It'll be sent from person to person electronically around the world, and interchangeable in terms of which crypto are you using, which currency are you using. It's going to all mean the same thing. So we're using the same words. We get to think of crypto as a form of currency, and that's a big possibility that crypto and currency and money will all mean the same thing. Crypto is money. Crypto is currency. And in terms of what money you have in your wallet may determine how much financial power you have as a person. Are you carrying cash in your pocket? Are you you have a credit card, a debit card? You have a crypto wallet. a place where you keep your crypto is a crypto wallet. What currency do you use? And is it inflationary? Is it maybe some cryptos are gaining in value? Maybe maybe you're making money on cryptos as an investment. It has a dual purpose. A crypto can be an investment or it can be a currency. And I believe at some point in the future, we will consider crypto just like the franc, just like the peso, just like the lira, just like the yen, the dollar. Crypto will be another currency. So I would like to introduce my prize today. It's called the Cheesehead license plate, and this is a prize. Now, who will get that prize is outside of our mainstream. You're going to find out who's listening to this, and you just have to. I put it in the chat, my Tim Terosian at Gmail, and you'll win this license plate. Again, it has to be somebody not associated with the show, and you will win this license plate. I'll send it to you. But let's get to the subject of today's. Let's dig into something for the next 5 minutes, and then and because I know everybody has to think about getting back to work on Monday morning. So let's be quick. I'm going to introduce a book. It's I'm just going to show it up here. It's called Cloud Money. So I'm recommending this book. It has a big dollar sign on the front of it. If you go to the bookstore in the business section, like a Barnes and Noble, you'll see it. You look for the dollar sign, right? And why is this important? Some of my viewers today will notice it's called Cloud Money, and it's also called Cash Cards, which is credit cards, crypto, and the war for our wallets. So everybody's trying to get their hands on our money because it's valuable, because the United States dollar is valuable. So it's called the war for our wallets. And right now, as I say, our wallets are full of cash and everybody wants our cash. That's a good sign for the dollar. The writer of this guy, his picture is here. His name is Brett Scott. And the book jacket says he's an economist, anthropologist, financial activist, and former stockbroker. He's published another book, which is important. So, but this one is called Cloud Money. So what will you find out? It's roughly 200 pages, which is really good news. It's a short book. It's like a thesis paper, maybe in college. You might write a paper as a professor. It's only 200 pages. This will help you get through the headlines that you see on CNN or Fox News and sort out the jargon that the politicians are talking about concerning your money. This book called Cloud Money, I put it in the chat, is published by Harper Business, a very revered publisher for business books. I also mentioned Wiley Business is an excellent publisher for business books. And so it's a great publisher, it's a great author, it's a great book. Let me talk about the book and I will sign off. I recommend it. You will learn how our financial system works and the future of cryptocurrency in our financial system, according to this author. You may want to read 5 or 10 pages a day, or if you're really smart, you might read the whole book in one sitting, but it doesn't matter. What matters is we take our step-by-step process here, as in Blue Collar Crypto, day by day, hour by hour, and we get to our, we're not trying, this isn't a race. We have to show up on time. We have to do our job and punch out. And, you know, maybe we've learned how to hold on to a job. Same thing. You're going to read this book. It's called Cloud Money. Again, and it'll get you through the business world. It's equivalent to, maybe not equivalent to a whole business education, but it's equivalent to a college course, one college course about banking, our financial system, the world financial system, the politics of the financial system in the world, and what is the deficit? Why does it matter? And what do the banks do? Your local bank, what role do your local banks play in the financial system? What are the trends for the future? Very important. If you don't have a business education, this can possibly catch you up on that and give you some speaking points. So again, that's what this show is about today. Happy New Year to all the hosts here and all of the viewers. We're going to be expanding a new show. I believe it's called it's with Jacques, and the hosts may fill you in on this after this and explain that, but we're going to increase our business shows on the Happy Neighborhood project, and make this as more we are already business friendly, but hopefully expand the scale and scope of our podcasts on the Happy Neighborhood project. And that's it for today. I really feel this book is important. I'm not going to be recommending books, but this is this will show you, like, for instance, why does a deficit matter? Do we have a budget deficit? And the scale of what the politicians say about the budget and what's really happening, and the worldwide scope of our financial system. We're all interrelated on a world financial system. Every time we spend our money, we're affecting that. So I'm going to sign off. Again, you have to say thank you to our hosts. They work very hard, and look forward to the number 2 meeting this year, and for the 2nd year of this show. So thank you, Emily, and thank you, Kurt. And I'm signing off. Okay.
Thank you, Tim. That was very good information. Carrie, did you have anything for Tim before he leaves?
No, just continuing the Happy New Year, and thanks for doing the first show of the World of Billy Podcast Network, and of course the Blue Collar Crypto Show, first episode of 2023. Congratulations, and we'll look forward to next week. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
So thank you, everybody who tuned in. I'm looking forward to who wins Tim's cheesehead license plate. And I do thank Tim for coming on, and whoever else is tuning in. But also like to give special thanks to Marcus Hart of Transforming Media, Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel, and Zach Clayton of the PAC Channel, and allowing us to have this show on their platforms. The show that Tim is referring to right at the end there, is going to start at the end of January. It's called Business Transformation Speaker Series. So I encourage everybody to stay tuned for more info and so on with that show. As well as our all of our other shows that we have. World of Ability, Ability MKE Now, Jaws Coffee Chat, World of Women, the Monday Mission, that's starting, having their first show and launching tomorrow. So it's their first show as well as the first show of 2023. So that's exciting. So if anybody has any questions, comments, to please contact us. My contact information is on right underneath me here at 715-303-9835 or Emily Gulmer at iCloud.com. That's EMILYGOLLMER at iCloud.com, or you can connect with Kurt at 262-372-1754 or at abilitymke@gmail.com. Would also encourage everybody to check out all of our social media pages, or all of our shows in the network, and like, share, comment, and so on. Interact with all the pages and groups that we have. Kurt, do you have any last words for today? Or should we say Happy New Year?
Yeah, it sounds a little ominous. Do you have any last words?
Sorry, I didn't mean to come sound bad, but
Wow, and especially on the first of the year to be
sorry, Kurt.
last words. At least yesterday there was an excuse that it would be last words for 2022, but now we're 2023.
I think you know what I mean, though.
Last words of the show. You said it after you invited me. Yeah.
Kurt's always giving me a hard time, everybody.
Yeah, speaking of things that Emily needs a hard time about, our podcast engineer for 2.5 years has been, going through an on-the-job training process that it looks like it might, take another 40 years to get through. But, there's this feature in Zoom Enterprise that's really nice when we do these shows, and it's called Spotlight for Everyone. And then you can add a spotlight to help shape the conversation to, really shape the Emily Gulmer video and the, there we go now.
I mean, I spotlighted Tim for part of it too, when he was on.
Yeah, so we'll keep working on it, and it looks like Sue just hopped off, so I don't know if they went through the area where there's no cell coverage, or if they decided to go through a drive-through at this point, or what they're all doing, or if we just got bored and figured it sounded like the show is over. But I just wanted to make sure that we're taking a moment to recognize our veteran service organization, Project iHeart, serving the issue of veteran suicide, spreading hope to veterans for that. And so Emily is putting together a great show that is going to debut tomorrow. And I'm sure Emily's sitting there with production notes and director notes and scripting and the role, list and, all of the, the further podcast notes and the notes for Restream I'm sorry, the StreamYard notes, all this stuff. I'm sure she's probably got like a stack of stuff, just, everything she puts into making shows just ready to go for tomorrow. So you want to talk more about that, Emily?
Yeah, I'm still kind of working on it, but yeah, there's a what do I want to say? Yeah, quite a bit that goes into each and every show, with finding anybody to come on as a guest, to even if we don't have a guest, either no matter if we have a guest or not, knowing what anything that we are going to talk about, to having everything set up like Restream or StreamYard link, getting like the YouTube and other live streaming going, to hitting the record button, to remembering the spotlighting, and then plus the whole just keeping the conversation going, especially if it's more than just you. Well, either way, whether you're right or something, or not, just kind of keeping the conversation going. To after getting like all the links to everybody and involved with the show, and kind of promoting the show in general, and so there's a lot of things that go into it. So it's, sure Kurt could tell you there's a lot of stuff goes into things like this, and it's a work in progress. So there's always room for improvement. Well, does that kind of answer your question, Karen?
What is the name of this show we're talking about for tomorrow?
I think I had mentioned it before, but the one that's connected with Project Die Hard, which is Project Die Hard, is an veteran-owned, veteran-run nonprofit in Kentucky. But they are looking to have a podcast, and every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central, with a launch date of tomorrow, January 2nd. So Kurt and I are going to be helping with that. If any veterans or anybody is looking to either be on the show or to help out Project Die Hard in any way, to please connect with us, and we'll get you the information and put you in touch with Brian Gibson, who is the founder and president of Project Die Hard. And Yeah, Project I Heard is all about combating the veteran suicide, which at the moment is going in the wrong direction. And so they are all about the veterans and anything connected with veterans or the military. So does that answer your question, Kurt?
Again, what is the name of the show?
Oh, geez. Okay. It is called Monday Mission. Because the show happens on Mondays. It will be happening on Mondays. And it's to give one of the things is to give a weekly update of how Project I Heard and Project I Heard and what's going on with the organization and so on, and our veterans. So because there have been questions about what's been going on, so we are going to be giving a update every week and promote veterans and those helping support Project I Heard and so on. That answer your question, Kurt?
So if somebody is hearing about this and want to watch the show, how does anyone watch it?
It is going to be live streamed to social media. All Project I Heard and Monday Mission social media pages and groups. And possibly on I'm not sure about the Project I Heard website, but for sure on all of the Project I Heard and Monday Mission social media pages and groups. Well, for anybody who is interested in tuning in that way, if you are a veteran and or looking to come on StreamYard with us, then to connect with me and Kurt and or Brian Gibson, who's the founder and president of Project I Heard. And we're only looking for people who are working to bring hope to veterans and are helping to support the Project I Heard mission. And so if anybody do please connect with us if you are looking for more information or have questions, comments, and so on. And well, if Kurt and I don't have an answer, we'll get it for you. Or send you to Brian and hopefully get your questions and so on answered. Right, Kurt?
You know, Apparently, folks, Emily seeks my endorsement on her message. So.
Well, I didn't want to. I don't know. I was just kind of looking for a little I don't know, conversation, interaction kind of thing here. And so just question answer kind of things. But is there any, do you have any other questions, Karen, or anything else you wanted to say? So if anybody is interested in coming on any of our shows, not just this one or this Blue Collar Crypto or Monday Mission. We have other ones like the World of Pets, Ability MK Now, Jazz Coffee Chat, World of Women, World of Ability. So if anybody is interested in any of those shows at all, whether it's you yourself coming on or know somebody who is interested, then to please send them our way. Or even if somebody is interested in maybe starting their own show. Kurt and I are able to help with that as well. Even if it's just a one-time thing or over a number of different times, but yeah, thank you everybody for, thank you, I appreciate everybody who's tuning in there right now or did or will be tuning in, and we'd love to see how you come back, tune back in, at least through the live stream if you're not actually joining us on the show. I'm sure, you know, I'd love if we had more people coming on the show. I'm sure Kurt would too, right? Kurt?
Well, yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to speak for myself, but yeah, Captain Obvious here, Emily Gomer. Yeah, she does have a true statement about my disposition. And yeah, I would be delighted if Emily was successful and, you know, did get some guests onto like this Blue Collar Crypto show and, you know, onto the other shows that she's working on. So yeah, that would be a feather in her cap for sure. Back and shake that, folks. It's getting dramatic.
So I think that's all I have. Kurt, if you have any, if you don't have anything else, I think they'd like to wish everybody a happy new year again, and to have a good and safe and healthy 2023, and then we are looking forward to seeing everybody either on the next Sunday at our next Blue Collar Crypto show or another place, whether it's another podcast or the Happy Neighborhood Project or anywhere else. Looking forward to next time.
Wait, hold on. There's more.
What's that, Kurt?
Well, you have to explain to the audience. They see this happiness decal on your screen. What is that all?
All right, peoples. So the International Day of Happiness. the official International Day of Happiness, or the United Nations official International Day of Happiness is March 20th. However, the Happy Neighborhood Project, which was founded and it's run by Edwin Atterbury, is having a event the Friday before that, which lands us on March 17th, or St. Patrick, or which is known as St. Patrick's Day here in the United States. So is in a way that is a good, maybe a good way to remember it, but remember the date, but it's just remember it's about St. Patrick's Day and so on. But it was from it starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time on March 17th and lasts until 3 p.m. Pacific, which is noon to 6 p.m. Eastern, those of you on the East Coast. Tickets are available. Ticket prices just went up to $30 starting today. So between now and for the month of February or month of January, the price is going to be $30. But we'll be going up next month. So we would encourage everybody, if you are you or someone you know they're interested in going or planning on attending on the 17th, to get your ticket ASAP, and could help to save a little money. But either way, I encourage everybody to get their ticket ASAP. One of the things that is special about this 2023 International Day of Happiness event is that we are trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records with the most people speed networking at one time. And the current record is 1,068, which was set in 2014 by Belgium. And so you're looking to surpass 1,068. So I encourage everybody, so there'll be speakers, networking, speed networking, prizes, vendors, among for sure other things. It will be a very fun event. So I encourage everybody to join us for that. I just totally lost my train of thought. So we encourage everybody to either take in and join us on the 17th, as well as invite all of your friends, family, contacts, everybody you know, I encourage them to get a ticket and join us on March 17th as well. And help us and help us well, for you to attend a very fun event and maybe even meet a few new people, as well as help us with setting the record with for the most people speed networking at one time. Do you have anything you want to say about IDH or Happy Neighborhood Project or anything?
Well, part of what makes H&P Happy Neighborhood Project and the International Day of Happiness so extra remarkable is this other decal here on your border, the Happy Co-op. Emily, what is the Happy Co-op?
Boy, okay, so the Happy Co-op is a part of the Happy Neighborhood Project, which was started the Happy Co-op started in 2021, July of 2021. And we currently have over 3,000 members. Or do you think it's 3,300? The current number, roughly. And we are looking to have the number get up to 10,000. And so the co-op is something that the Happy Neighborhood Project runs. However, the co-op itself is owned by the members of the co-op. And there is, you can sign up and have a free account in the co-op, or you can sign up and have like a paid account. In both accounts, you are able to well, no matter which account you have, whether it's a free one or a paid one, you are able to acquire points. Acquire points through attending any and all of the H&P or the Happy Neighborhood Project events, whether it's the weekly networking meetings or one of the educational classes, or the events on Clubhouse, or anything along those lines. You're able to get points through that. However, only the individuals who have a paid account are able to participate in the revenue sharing, or able to get a part of the revenue sharing. And the amount of money you get back corresponds to the number of points that you have. And there is a back office. You can go, it makes it easier to register for meetings, or faster. So they have like a quarterly share member meeting. And where they have the payout. And Yeah, just under a year, we got a good amount of people. Usually it takes a lot longer than it did for us to get the amount of people that we have, because it's just been like a year and a half and we already have 3,300 people as members. So I think that's a rather big accomplishment. But so I encourage everybody to come check out the Happy Neighborhood Project, any of the meetings, any of the events. Check out more of the co-op, register for sign up for the co-op, participate. Anything you want to add, Kurt? That I may have missed or anything?
Well, if somebody watching, listening here wants to Did you hear me, Emily? Check, check, sound check.
I only heard up until I only heard like the first few words, like if somebody wanted to, and then the rest of it I didn't hear.
Oh, to join the Happy Co-op. How
Oh,
does
okay. Well, I thought that might have been where you're going, but I didn't hear the end part of it. So if somebody is looking to join the co-op, to please reach out to me. There is a website page. There is a page on the Happy Neighborhood Project website. I believe that it is happyneighborhoodproject.com/co-op. If you go there, there's a section on there about registering as a member. Either as a free member or a share member. And if anybody has any questions, to feel free to reach out to me. And we can get that taken care of. And so we can keep participating in anything connected with the Happy Neighborhood Project. Any other questions, Kurt?
Yeah, Emily, why don't we just keep going? You're doing such a good job. Just like unfold your life story, you know. Let's go way back.
I don't want to do my whole life story right now, Kurt.
Oh, come on, folks. She's playing hard to get it. Come on.
Maybe some other time, but not right now.
Ooh, maybe some other time.
Well, I mean, I've already said parts of my story on bits and pieces of it on different other shows, but
And the
I'm not
business
going to go through my whole story right now.
That's what keeps you coming back, folks. More to come on Emily Goldman.
And Kurt Roskoff. And everybody else who's on our shows. So was that all your questions, comments, and so on, Kurt?
Well, it seems like you're putting a stay on it that folks are going to have to tune into next shows, maybe the Jaws Diet Show or the,
Well, yeah, the Jaws Diet Show is our next show that we're gonna be helping with, which is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. For those of you who would like to tune in, Jaws Diet is run by Jennifer A. Whitaker out of Texas. And she's one of the people Kurt and I met through the Happy Neighborhood Project. One of the many people that we met through the Happy Neighborhood Project. So there's that show. She also is doing it. We're also helping her a couple other shows that are tomorrow afternoon. At 3:30 Eastern and 5:15 Eastern. And we also have, as we said before, the mission Monday mission. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Central. And then we also have the World of Pets at 9 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Central. For those of you who are all about pets. So that's what our shows look like tomorrow. We have the World of Women on Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Wednesday, we have our Ability MK Now radio show with the one and only River West Radio in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And the lovely Sue Oskoff is going to be joining us for that one, helping Karen and I with leading that one. And then on Saturday, we have our second anchor show, the first one being Ability MK Now, our second anchor show of the World of Ability at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 Central. So I'd love to always looking for new faces to come on the show as guests. So if anyone is interested, to please connect with me and get with me, and we will go from there. So again, on behalf of Kurt, and on behalf of Kurt and the World of Ability Podcast Network, we wish you a happy new year, and to stay happy. But until next time, see everybody later.